Hii dunia it's all about survival my friend, and hata kama umesoma sana, you have to do some things that can generate income, because at the end of the day what matters in life ni upate pesa. So I want to take you through some of the things that projects that I did, and it generated income. Sometimes I normally sit down and figure out how come niliweza kupata pesa through this kind of stuff. Is it possible? So I'll show you some of the things that I did. There is a project here, shule fulani ilini approach kaniambia they need it's also a secondary school, kaniambia wanataka a system that they can use for report form, and that was back in 2016. 16 I had no skills in programming, can say sikuwa na ile ujuzi mingi in terms of just creating system. It was very just limited to VB6 and so forth. But now developing a complex system, you had to have a kind of a more advanced skills. So nikaamua tu nifanye hii system na MS Access. I know most of you, they don't know that MS Access is very powerful. Even MS Excel is another tool which is very powerful. You know that kuna what we have, the language that we refer to as the VBA, which is very powerful. You can use in with the MS Excel, MS Access to develop a very nice system. Now uweze kufiki client aweze kufurahia, it doesn't matter what you, bora kazi ya client iweze kufanyika. So this is the system that I did, and let me open so that I can show you how it works. It's just a VB, not VB, but MS Access, and this is not the final copy. The final copy I had hizi vitu nilikuwa nimeficha the menu, this one yote ilikuwa imefichwa, ikifunguka inafunguka with a splash tool and so forth and all that. So in case maybe you want to enroll a new student with the system, you need to click on the start student registration. You click new, then you add the student details like the image, that is the passport. You see, you can do a lot of stuff with it. So that was it. And once you have the student now, in future you can it's called what, a student moving from one class to another. You can do that with the system. And now let's come to the marks. The marks part, you need to just open this one. It's going to display the student, then you choose the term, and once you choose the term, you fill the marks for cut 1, cut 2 and end term. Then the system is going to do the rest of the work for you. Computations of marks, total, grade, mean, score, positions and so forth. And now these are some of the most challenging things when it comes to MS Access or even MS Excel. So that one I managed to do, and I went ahead to the next stage, which is now generating the report, because I wanted it to generate reports like if I need reports for Form 1, I just need to click Form 1 and generate the reports. Like for example, let me pick Form 2 and generate the reports, for example. So I found that to generate it with Access, it was very difficult. So I opted to use the mail merge feature. So I created a separate MS Excel Word document. Let me show you. Then I use this word merge, and you can see I link it to the document that I have for Word. This is report card. Then I open, and I click OK, and it's going to generate the report card for the student. Now to finalize the mail merge, as you know, you have to feed in the initials for the tutor, because the system did not capture the tutor's details, that is the teacher's details. And now the principal's remarks you have to write here. They can choose write in hands or they can type it here. Then opening date, they have to specify it here, and signature. And the final copy, it has got the I embedded this, how do we call it, stamp here, such that the system, you don't need to the report cards, you don't need to scan them to stamp them, each and every one. Now to finalize because as you can see, this one only one document, and the class has got 40 students. So I had to click there, fill, merge, and so forth. Once you are done with everything and you click there, then it's going to generate the rest of the information. Let's check how it goes. Yeah, I think it is generated. So as you can see, it has generated these marks like that. So yeah, you can go all the way up to these are how many students, 2 students. I wanted to show all the students that we have. And now the next thing is to send the documents to the printer. Then the printer is going to print HR everything, and as a class teacher you can take the report form to the class one by one, and they are good to go. So that's how I solved the problem, and they were very happy with it, and they paid me 10,000, and you can imagine how happy I was back in those days. Sasa una imagine nimekuwa developer, mi ni yule msee bwana. Let me show you another one, lakini hii si yangu. This one I download it from one of the guys, and it can generate, sorry, I forgot to show you the merit list. Like form 2, I can export the data to Excel like this. Merit list ile ya kubandika kwa ukuta. Let me replace, I had created ones to test. So you just need to make changes. As you can see, inakuonyesha the teacher and even position here. This position, you can sort the information. You know how to sort. You just do few stuff here, like sort, filter, sort from smallest to largest, here, just like that. And now they are sorted. So the first student now is this one, and now you need to add the title there, form 2, merit list, term 1, exam, something like 2020, something like that, and you're done with the work as a tutor or teacher. You don't need to kind of do all those things, computation with the calculator. So that was the merit list, and I think that I'm done with it. So for the report form, I think you've seen it, how it works. Now I think this one has it generated for the 44 students. Let me click here so that you can see which page we are in. I wanted to show us pages. Yeah, around 67 pages, as you can see here. Over 67 pages have been generated within those few seconds, and the report form is ready, everything is ready, and so forth. Now I forgot to show you the computation, because there is a lot of computation to do with creating the SQLs and so forth. I don't know why I'm in a rush. Let me show you. You can just database tools. No, is it database tools? External, how do we call it? Okay, I wanted design Visual SQL. So these are the SQL queries that I created. You can see there is a lot of information which is written here, like select, from, where, blah blah blah, if. Yeah, so that is it. That is how I managed to get 10,000. There is another one here I downloaded from a site of another guy here, and he's doing this one is for report a living certificate for, like, maybe you're in high school, college, and so forth. So you can just type the information here, then once you generate you write the correct information, you just click certificate, and it's going to generate, and you just print. So this is another one I saw it being one of the wonderful stuff. The guy also did another one. It's because I have problem with my internet. I could have shared the link for the guys who might need to download. There is another one which is Masomo Bora. You can see it's another report card management system, and now this one, it can only generate merit list. Let me show you. Okay, just assuming the correct. So this is how it looks like. But now here you are going to have a lot of confusion, because data, if it goes beyond this labels, it is not going to fit very well. But now you can generate a report form using that. It has got subject selection, report forms, open report forms. Let's see, is it generating all of them? What has it done? Don't know how it is doing that one. Max entry form, like let's say 0, term 1, form 3, stamp B, pen class. Okay, I don't know what is happening with this one. But for the merit, not merit but report card, where is the report form? Yeah, it can generate a report form like this one, but I think it's only for one student. But in my case I wanted to generate so many. So this is it. So I've shown you the living certificate, mine that I did, and I'm going to share the link on the description so that you can download in case maybe you want to modify them, get money out of it. You can do that. Unajua hii dunia ni ujanja, and there's a lot you can do. I also did another one, I don't know where I misplaced it. I did with MS Excel. It was for fee collection, to collect fees. So you register student using Excel, and once you register student again, you can collect fees using that, and you can issue things like clearance, like that, using Excel. So it is used to store the Excel content on the Excel forms using VBA and so forth. And VBA you can use it with both MS Access and MS Excel. So that is it, guys. I hope you've learned something new. You can imagine kama hiyo ilipea hiyo pesa 10,000 and many more, zona nyingi siwezi kumbuka. So I hope now you've learned something new.